Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I am just going to be taking off this old set. Y'all, this is actually the set with the gun and the cherries on it and the blinged out where I had messed up the other bling, whatever. So yeah, I had that one on for 2 weeks, and this is basically the same set. I just drilled it off and put a different design on the nails. That is the luxuries of doing your own nails. I needed to cut them down some. I had them on for 2 weeks, and I was just wanting to have a little bit of a shorter nail set, you guys. It was just getting a little much with work and everything, so I cut them down, and I basically just did like a little design on all the nails. I didn't record it because it wasn't necessary. So, but anyway, you guys, I love this color, this pink color. That is cherry, what is that called? It's by Nail House. I believe it's called Cherry Pink. Yes, Cherry Pink. And so this is how I basically do my sets. I do not do fill-ins because I don't like to see my natural nail up under the nail. So when I'm done with the nails, you guys, I just clip them off, drill down the bulk of the nail as you just seen me do with the thumb. And then I'm going to get my fine bit. I'm going to drill down the acrylic some more, as much as possible. And then I'm going to go in with my smoothing bit and just get that acrylic as thin and as smooth as possible. When I get my smoothing bit, I will also be looking for, this is my smoothing bit, I will also be looking for any lifting. I did not have too much lifting. I think I had a little bit on the other hand, but not much. So I will be just drilling the lifting off, and then I will be going in and prepping my cuticles. After I do this, y'all, I do like to push up my cuticles because when you're pushing up your cuticles, you really see like how much skin you have on that nail plate. You can see where the skin is at. If you don't do this, then you're just going in with a sanding band. Some people don't even do this. They just go in with the sanding band and they just start drilling the nail, and you don't really know if you're drilling skin or if you're drilling the nail plate. So I do like to push up my cuticles so I can feel, how much skin is on that nail plate. Oh, honey, I don't understand why people like loud cars. I don't understand why people want to hear. That is so annoying. But anyway, you guys, this is like my favorite part as far as like prepping the nail. I just love like going around the cuticle and just getting all that dead dry skin off. It just feels so good to get all the skin off of the nail, you guys. So after I do this, I am going to go in with that. I think it's called a volcano bit or something like that. I had showed y'all a while back. So I didn't have to clip my cuticles. But before I go to that bit, I am going to get these little suckers, and I'm going to just drill them down on one side. I'm going to put my drill all the way up to 30, and I'm going to hold that sucker really tight or it will spin, and I'm just going to drill it down on one side so that it will lay flat on the nail. And then once I get through with that, I will I am buffing my nail, you guys. Like I said, this is how I will be prepping from now on. I will just be using my buffer to get the shine off the nail, and that's it. I don't need to go around with the sanding band. My nails are thin already, so I will not be doing that step anymore. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys watch this, and then I'll be right back. So this is the bit that I'm talking about right here, you guys. It takes off all that cuticle. You do not need to clip your cuticles after you use that bit. Now I'm just taking this swipe. I had to put my swipe in this spray bottle because I didn't like the bottle that the swipe comes in. And now, you guys, I am going to be doing some shorties today. I'm going on vacation, so I don't have to, but I kind of want to do some shorties, because, you know, I'm going to be in the water probably every day. I'm going to be swimming a lot. I'm going to be in the ocean. I'm going to be in the pool. So I wanted to do some shorter nails. And this is another favorite part, you guys. I love blending the tip to my nail. And the reason I love this is because I'm not blending this to my natural nail. I have on that thin layer of acrylic, so I don't need to worry about, you know, me getting, you know, blending my natural nail. So I can just go in and just blend that tip into that thin layer of acrylic, and I don't have to worry about anything happening with my natural nail. I just like to see, I don't know what it is, y'all. I just like to see like that tip blended into the nail, which is not really my nail bed. It's just the thin layer of acrylic, but I like to see that tip blended. Y'all know what I mean? I like to see the tip blended. So now I'm just going in with my prep. I'm not using the no lift. So, and then I always go in and put a thin coat of clear acrylic on all the nails before I start. In this next clip, you guys will hear what I am watching on TV while I'm doing my nails.
At the very beginning of this investigation, a text message of a now fired Massachusetts state police officer named Michael Proctor. He was the lead investigator on this case, and he was talking about a fellow officer, a fellow cop, who owned the property where John O'Keefe's body was found. Text message with a buddy. Question: is the homeowner gonna catch any shit? Answer: nope. He's a Boston cop too. That quote defines the lack of integrity of the Commonwealth's entire case, its entire investigation, and this prosecution. During the course of this trial, you'll learn much more about Mr. Proctor.
Now, if you guys watched my last video, y'all heard how I said reading is essential. Y'all, Nikki made me these water decals and I did not read it. I was just going in thinking that, you know, they're like any other water decals. No, Nikki has her own instructions for her water decals and I should have read the instructions. Luckily, I bought 2 packs, so I was still able to use the purple and the blue because I messed up these 2 because I didn't read instructions, okay? But it's going to work out in the end. You guys are going to see. That was the Karen Reed case that I was watching, you guys. Thank God she was not guilty. You know, this was back when I was watching it. But yes, they did finally get a, what is it called? The jury did come with the verdict. And she was not guilty. Thank goodness, because that lady was not guilty. So now they're going to have to figure out who the real person was that unalived that police officer, which was her boyfriend. They tried to say, basically the police tried to set her up. She was a girlfriend of a police officer, and they were at well, she wasn't there. But anyway, just watch it if you haven't seen it. It's the Karen Reed case. It's really interesting. Jen was telling us about it, and I had asked her to send me information on it. Me and my husband love watching documentaries. This white is Bomb Nails. It is, I believe it's called Snow Bomb. And Kanya has sent me these acrylics from Gabby. Thank you again, Kanya, for sending me these acrylics. Yes, they will go into good use. But like I said, Reading is key, so I did have to put down some type of color on before I put the water decals. And then I'm still messing up, you guys, because I did not read, but I was supposed to have put a base coat on, some type of sticky layer, so that the water decals could be lay still on the nail. So I'm about to get it together in just a minute. After all that, I finally figured out, okay, I need to put a base coat down. So now I'm going to put this base coat down. Before I had done this, you guys, I did go ahead and file that white acrylic and shape it exactly how I wanted it before I had put these water decals on. Because I was just having a hard time with this set. This was supposed to have been a simple, easy to do set. Like, all I was supposed to be doing was putting these water decals on and ombre, a color down on it, and putting on my charms, and that was it. Like, this was I almost like took my nails completely off and said, forget it, like, I'm gonna do them later. But I pulled through. I didn't give up. So I am now just drying off the water decals, and then I'm just going to go in and put a top coat on. And I'm not going to really worry about anything like coming off the nail. I'm not going to worry about the excess. I'm just going to put the top coat on. I'm going to cure it, and then I'm going to finish the nail. And when I file, then that's when like the excess of the water decal will file off easily once everything is secure on the nail. I am going to be using this Kairos nail supply to ombre down the nail. This is the perfect purple color for this nail set. It has a slight shimmer in it. I forgot what this color is called. When I find out what it's called, I will put it in the video somewhere if you guys are interested in getting it. I absolutely love this acrylic, you guys. Look how easy it is to maneuver the acrylic. And I'm just barely ombreing it over the water decal because I do not want to cover up that water decal, you guys. These are already shorties. So I am being careful to just barely ombre it over that line. And that Kairos nail supply, I love that acrylic. It is not runny at all. It is so easy to get it right where you need it to be. Once I get through with my ombres, I am going to do a full purple on the pinky nail. That purple is so pretty, you guys. When I do the pinky nail, you might be able to see the shimmer in the acrylic. If not, you guys will see it in the end results. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch this part, and I will be back. So I did pull out a couple of glitters, and I decided On this glitter right here, you guys, this is the custom mix that I did make a while back, and I named it Purple Rain. I'm also going to use that blue right there I just showed you in the corner. That came from Lucy, you guys, and I'm going to take that blue on top of the Purple Rain and kind of ombre it down one side of the Purple Rain. That blue was the perfect color blue to match those Dum-Dum decals, you guys. And once I get through with that, I am going to cap everything. I'm not going to show all the capping in the video. I'm not going to show any filing or anything like that. So the video isn't too long. So once I get through with capping the nail, I am going to go ahead and put my charms on, and then we are going to get to the final results. Okay, last step, you guys. I'm going to be using this Mitzi glue. I do like this glue. It does not run. It does not have your charms slipping and sliding all over the place. However, I did not know what I wanted to use. I had way too much stuff out, you guys. If I had used all of those charms that I had set out, it would have covered up the entire water decal. But I was still deciding, so I was trying to look through everything, trying to see what I wanted to do. And I decided to basically just use the lollipops and then use my AB crystals to kind of bling around the lollipops. I did use the glue and encapsulate the stick on the lollipop. I did bend it as well, and you can bend those lollipop sticks as long as you bend them very slowly so that you do not break the entire stick off, especially if you do the hack and you file the sucker. Make sure when you file that sucker, you do not file too far into where the stick is going to fall out. Or maybe I should have done it where the stick would fall out. Because if I did it, if I filed and had the stick fall out, then I could have just laid the stick on the freaking nail. Wow, I just thought about that talking to you guys. So when I was filing the lollipop, I was trying not to go too far in to where the stick would come out. But if I had went all the way in and had the stick come out, y'all, then I could have just laid the lollipop on the nail, and then I could have just laid the stick flat on the nail. It could have been all the way down, because I don't want that stick sticking up. I know when people usually do these candy nails and these lollipops, on the nail, they usually have the lollipop stick just sticking out. But I don't have time for that stick to be getting caught in my hair and stuff like that. But now, telling y'all, I'm mad that I didn't do it that way. But this is why it's a good thing for me to talk to y'all. Sometimes I get ideas just from talking. So next time, I am going to drill it up all the way so that the stick actually comes out, and then I can just glue the stick straight down onto the nail, and I won't have to bend the stick. But anyway, it worked out in the end. I was able to basically use the AB charms and put it up against the stick and make sure that there were no holes and no spots that would hang or get caught on anything. So once I have everything secured in place, I am going to top coat, and then we are going to get to the final results, you guys. I will see you guys at the end of the video. The final results did come later on, probably a week later. So yeah, the final results is basically a small little video. So yeah, you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and top coat with this Young Nails, and then we are going to get to the final results. Thank you guys for watching. If you've made it through the video, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. My goal is to get 100 likes on my videos. So please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment. And if you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to the channel. I will greatly appreciate it. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Lord, I'm at work, y'all, trying to get y'all some final result pictures. I done had these nails on for a week now, and I still ain't got y'all no pictures. I ain't had time to get no pictures. I ain't had time for my husband to record my nails. So anyway, y'all see the things that I got to do to get these final pictures for y'all. The tree is holding up my phone right now so that I can get final results for y'all. But it's right here in the sunlight. Beautiful day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a good shot right here. This is a good shot right here, y'all. Right here, right here, right here. Woo! The wind is blowing. There is no humidity. It is so pretty outside, you guys. It is such a beautiful day, and there is something about purple and blue. I cannot get over purple and blue together with that purple rain glitter. Y'all, I cannot stop looking at these lollipop nails. These Dum-Dum nails are so freaking cute, and that glitter just sets it off. Now it's time for me to go on the beach. It's time for me to go swimming. I will see you when I get back from my vacation. Oh, well, needed vacation at that.